Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English. I'm Jessica, and today we have such a practical, useful topic for you.
Hey there, I'm Jack, and yes, today we're talking about ordering food in English at restaurants. This is something you'll definitely use if you travel to English-speaking countries or eat at international restaurants.
Absolutely. Ordering food can be intimidating when you're learning English because there's so much specific vocabulary and you have to interact with waiters and make quick decisions.
Right, but don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say when you enter a restaurant, how to order your food, how to ask questions about the menu, and how to handle the whole dining experience.
We'll cover everything from making reservations to asking for the check, from ordering drinks to dealing with dietary restrictions and special requests.
And we'll walk through several complete restaurant conversations so you can hear exactly how these interactions work in real life.
By the end of today's lesson, you'll feel confident walking into any English-speaking restaurant and ordering your meal without stress or confusion.
Perfect. So everyone, let's get ready to order some delicious food in English.
All right, Jack, let's start from the very beginning. What happens when you first arrive at a restaurant?
Well, if it's a nicer restaurant, you might be greeted by a host or hostess. They'll typically say, "Welcome, do you have a reservation?" Or, "How many in your party?"
Right. So you'd respond, "Yes, I have a reservation under your name." Or, "No, we don't have a reservation. Tables for two, please."
Or simply, "Party of 4," or "Just 2 of us."
The host might then say, "Right this way," or "Follow me, please," and lead you to your table.
Once you're seated, they might say, "Your server will be right with you," or "Someone will be with you shortly."
Now, if it's a more casual restaurant, like a cafe or fast food place, you might go directly to the counter to order. But let's focus on sit-down restaurants first.
Good idea. So after you're seated, your waiter or waitress will come to your table. They'll usually introduce themselves. "Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'll be your server today."
Then they'll often ask, "Can I start you off with something to drink?" Or, "Would you like to hear about our specials?"
Right, so for drinks, you might say, "I'll have water, please," or "Can I get a Coke?" or "I'd like a glass of wine, please."
You can also ask questions about drinks. "What kind of beer do you have?" Or, "Do you have iced tea?"
The server might then say, "I'll give you a few minutes to look at the menu," or "Take your time and I'll be back to take your order."
Now, while you're looking at the menu, you might have questions. How do you ask about items you don't understand?
You can ask, "What's in the dish name?" Or, "Can you tell me about the dish name?"
For example, "What's in the pasta primavera?" Or, "Can you tell me about the salmon special?"
Or ask, "What do you recommend?" Or, "What's good here?" Or, "What's popular?"
Servers love these questions. They might say, "The burgers are really popular," or "I personally love the chicken parmesan."
You can also ask about preparation. "How is this cooked?" Or, "Is this spicy?" Or, "Is this dish vegetarian?"
Great questions. Now, when you're ready to order, how do you signal the server?
You can make eye contact and raise your hand slightly, or if they come by, you can say, "We're ready to order," or "I think we're ready."
Notice, in English-speaking countries, snapping fingers or shouting at servers is considered rude. Make polite eye contact, raise your hand gently, or wait for them to check on you. If needed, say, "Excuse me," politely when they pass by.
Now, when the server comes, they'll say, "Are you ready to order?" Or, "What can I get for you?"
Now, here's how to actually order your food. The most common pattern is, "I'll have," or "Can I get?" or "I'd like."
"I'll have the cheeseburger," or "Can I get the Caesar salad?" or "I'd like the grilled chicken, please."
Notice we often say "the" before the dish name. The cheeseburger, the salmon, the pasta.
You can also just say the name directly, "Cheeseburger, please," or "I'll do the salmon." "I'll do" is very casual.
Now, the server will often ask follow-up questions. For burgers, they might ask, "How would you like that cooked?"
And you'd respond with how you want your meat: rare, medium, medium well, or well done.
Teaching note, Meet doneness levels: rare, cool red center; medium rare, warm red center; medium, warm pink center; medium well, slightly pink center; well done, no pink, fully cooked. This is essential vocabulary for ordering beef, burgers, and steaks.
If you don't know, you can ask, "What do you recommend?" Or just say, "Medium, please." That's a safe middle ground.
For side dishes, they might ask, "What would you like as your side?" Or, "That comes with your choice of 2 sides."
You'd respond, "I'll have the fries and coleslaw." Or, "Can I get the mashed potatoes and green beans?"
Or, "What are my options?" if you're not sure what sides are available.
For salads, they'll ask about dressing. "What dressing would you like?"
You'd say, "Ranch, please," or "I'll have Italian dressing."
They might also ask, "Dressing on the side?" which means, would you like the dressing in a separate container so you can control how much you use?
You'd say, "Yes, on the side, please," or "No, you can put it on the salad."
Now, let's talk about making special requests or modifications. How do you ask for changes to a dish?
You can use, "Can I have without?" or "No, please."
Can I have the burger without onions? Or, "No tomatoes, please."
Or, "Can I substitute for?" or "Can I swap for?"
Can I substitute fries for a salad? Or, "Can I swap the rice for vegetables?"
Teaching note: substitute and swap both mean exchange one thing for another, common in restaurants when you want to change sides or ingredients. Some restaurants charge extra for substitutions. You can ask, "Is there an extra charge for that?"
You might also ask, "Can I add?" or "Can I get extra?"
"Can I add avocado to my sandwich?" or "Can I get extra cheese?"
Be aware that adding items usually costs extra. The server might say, "There's an additional charge for that," or "That's an extra $2.
Now, what about dietary restrictions and allergies? How do you communicate those?
You should definitely tell your server. Say, "I'm allergic to," or "I have a allergy."
To you, or "I have a shellfish allergy." What would you recommend?
Or, "I'm vegetarian," or "I'm vegan," or "I don't eat meat."
I'm gluten-free, or I can't have dairy.
You can ask, "Do you have vegetarian options?" or "Which dishes are gluten-free?"
Good servers will help you find suitable options or ask the kitchen about ingredients.
Now let's practice a complete ordering conversation. I'll be the server and you're the customer.
Great, let's do it.
Hi, welcome to Joe's Diner. My name is Jessica and I'll be taking care of you today. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Yes, I'll have a lemonade, please.
Great. And for you? To imaginary second person.
Just water for me.
Perfect. I'll get those drinks for you and give you a few minutes to look at the menu. Can I tell you about our specials today?
Sure, what are the specials?
Today, we have grilled salmon with asparagus and wild rice, and we also have a mushroom and spinach ravioli in a cream sauce.
The salmon sounds good. Is that fresh salmon?
Yes, it's fresh Atlantic salmon, grilled with lemon butter.
Perfect. I think I'll get that.
Excellent choice. I'll be right back with your drinks. Time passes. Here are your drinks. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'll have the grilled salmon special.
Great. That comes with asparagus and wild rice. Would you like to add a salad or soup to start?
Sure, I'll add the house salad. What dressing do you have?
We have ranch, Italian, balsamic vinaigrette, and Caesar.
I'll have the balsamic vinaigrette, please.
Would you like that on the side?
Yes, on the side, please.
Perfect. And for you? To other person?
Can I get the bacon cheeseburger? And can I substitute the fries for a side salad?
Absolutely. How would you like that burger cooked?
Medium, please.
And what dressing on your salad?
Ranch, please.
Great. I'll get that order in for you right away.
Perfect. That was so natural.
Right. We covered drinks, specials, asking questions, ordering, sides, modifications, and salad dressing, all in one conversation.
Now let's talk about what happens during the meal. The server will check on you and might ask, "How is everything?" Or, how's your meal? Or, is everything okay?
You can respond, everything's great, thank you, or delicious, or it's very good.
If there's a problem, you can say, actually, this isn't what I ordered, or this is a bit too salty for me.
Or, could I get this cooked a bit more? It's a little too rare for me.
Good servers will fix problems immediately. They might say, I'm so sorry, let me get that fixed for you right away.
Now, what if you need something during your meal? You can say, excuse me, can I get...
Excuse me, can I get some more water? Or, can I get some extra napkins?
Or, could we have some ketchup, please? Or, may I have another fork?
Now, let's talk about dessert. After your main meal, the server might ask, would you like to see the dessert menu? Or, can I interest you in dessert? Or, save room for dessert?
Yes, please. Or, what do you have for dessert?
Or decline politely. No, thank you, I'm full. Or, not today, thanks.
If you want dessert, you'd order the same way. I'll have the chocolate cake. Or, we'll share the apple pie.
Will share is common when two people want to split one dessert.
Now, the most important part, getting the check. How do you ask for it?
You can say, can we get the check, please? Or, could I have the check?
In British English, it's called the bill, so you'd say, can we get the bill, please?
Both check and bill are understood everywhere. You can also say, whenever you're ready, which implies you'd like the check soon.
The server will bring your check and might say, I'll be your cashier when you're ready, or you can pay at the front, or I can take that whenever you're ready.
Now, let's talk about paying. You might ask, do you accept credit cards? Or, can I pay with card?
Most places do, but it's good to check. You can also ask, can we split the check? Or can we pay separately?
Split the check means divide the bill so each person pays for what they ordered.
Some places will split it for you, others won't. They might say, we can do separate checks, or you'll have to settle up between yourselves.
Now, tipping. In the US and Canada, tipping is expected, usually 15 to 20% of the bill before tax.
Tipping culture varies by country. In the US and Canada, 15 to 20% tip is standard for good service. In the UK, 10 to 12% is common. In many other countries, tipping isn't expected. Always check local customs. You can tip in cash or add it to the card payment.
You can leave cash on the table, or if paying by card, there's usually a line to write in the tip amount.
Some people ask, is gratuity included? Which means, is the tip already added to the bill?
For large groups, many restaurants automatically add an 18% gratuity, so check the bill.
Now let's practice another conversation, this time with dietary restrictions and some problems.
Okay, I'll be the customer with dietary needs.
Perfect. Hi, welcome to Bella's Italian restaurant. I'm Jack, I'll be your server. What can I get you to drink?
Hi, I'll have sparkling water, please. Also, I'm gluten-free. Do you have gluten-free options?
Yes, we do. We have gluten-free pasta for most of our pasta dishes, and several of our salads and meat dishes are naturally gluten-free. I can point out which ones.
That's great, thank you. Can you tell me about the chicken marsala? Is that gluten-free?
The chicken itself is gluten-free, but the sauce contains flour. However, we can make it without the sauce, or we have a grilled chicken with vegetables that's completely gluten-free.
I'll do the grilled chicken with vegetables, please.
Excellent choice. That comes with roasted vegetables and your choice of rice or potatoes.
I'll have the rice, please.
Perfect. I'll get that order in. Here's your grilled chicken. Enjoy.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, but I think this has butter on it. I'm actually dairy-free as well. I should have mentioned that earlier.
Oh, I apologize. Let me get you a new plate without any butter. I'll have the kitchen prepare it fresh.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course. I'll have that out to you in just a few minutes, and I'll comp your meal for the inconvenience.
Oh, that's not necessary, but thank you.
Great practice. We handled dietary restrictions, asking questions, and fixing a problem.
Right, and we used phrases like, I'm gluten-free. Do you have gluten-free options? Can you tell me about I'll do the, I should have mentioned, and I apologize?
Now let's talk about some common restaurant vocabulary that's helpful to know.
Right. Let's start with menu sections. The appetizers, or starters, are small dishes you eat before the main course.
Entrees are the main dishes in American English. Confusingly, in British English, entree means starter.
In American restaurants, you'll see appetizers, salads, entrees, main dishes, sides, desserts, beverages.
This daily special or chef special is a dish that's featured that day, often made with seasonal ingredients.
A la carte means items are priced individually, not as a set meal.
A combo or meal deal is when several items come together at one price.
Now, cooking methods. Grilled means cooked on a grill with direct heat.
Grilled means cooked in oil. Baked means cooked in an oven. Roasted is usually oven cooked, but at higher temperature.
Steamed means cooked with steam. Sautéed means cooked quickly in a pan with a little oil.
Poached means cooked gently in liquid. Braised means cooked slowly in liquid.
Knowing these helps you understand how your food will be prepared.
Now, let's talk about fast casual and fast food ordering, which is a bit different.
Right. At places like Chipotle, Subway, or Panera, you often order at a counter and customize as you go.
You might say, "Can I get a," followed by the item name.
They'll ask questions as they make it. What kind of bread? What toppings? For here or to go?
For here means you'll eat in the restaurant. To go means you'll take it with you.
You can also say, I'll eat here, or I'll take it to go.
At the end, they'll ask, "Is that everything?" or "Anything else?"
You can say, that's it, thanks, or that's all, or no, that's everything.
Now your homework. If possible, try ordering at an English-speaking restaurant or cafe this week.
If that's not possible, practice these conversations out loud at home. Pretend you're ordering your favorite meal.
Write down what you'd say, including your order, any modifications, and how you'd ask for the check.
This practice will make real restaurant situations so much easier.
All right, let's recap everything we learned today.
We learned arrival phrases. Do you have a reservation? Table for two? Party of four? Follow me. Your server will be right with you.
We learned how to order drinks. I'll have, can I get, I'd like, plus asking what kind of beer do you have.
We learned menu questions. What's in this? Can you tell me about? What do you recommend? How is this cooked?
We learned ordering phrases. I'll have the, can I get the, I'd like the, plus meet Dundas levels.
We learned sides and modifications. What are my options? Can I substitute? No, blank, please. Can I add?
We learned dietary restrictions. I'm allergic to, I'm vegetarian, I'm gluten-free, do you have blank options?
We learned during meal phrases. How is everything? Can I get some more water? Could we have some ketchup?
We learned about dessert and the check. Would you like dessert? Can we get the check? Can we split the check?
We learned tipping etiquette and payment. Do you accept credit cards? Is gratuity included?
And we practiced complete restaurant conversations with different scenarios.
Remember, don't be afraid to ask questions at restaurants. Servers are there to help you, and they want you to enjoy your meal.
If you don't understand something on the menu, ask. If you need something, ask. That's what they're there for.
And be polite. Saying please and thank you goes a long way in any language.
If you found this episode helpful, let us know. Leave a comment and tell us what's your favorite food to order at restaurants.
Or tell us about a restaurant experience you've had in English, good or challenging.
Next time, we're covering English phrases for shopping, how to ask for sizes, try things on, ask about prices, and make purchases confidently.
Until then, bon appetit. Enjoy your meals and practice your English.
Happy eating!
Take care, everyone.
Bye!
See you next time.